A second degree polynomial passes through the points 0, 1, 1, 3, 2, 7. So we are to find the polynomial. So the first thing that you are going to do, guys, is that don't forget we have x and we have f of what? F of x, and we have the f of x, and we have d square f of what? F of x. You have to take note of this. And therefore we have 0, 1. This 0, 1. So you now say I have 0, I have 1 here. Done with that. And then this 1, 3, I have 1 and 3. So you now keep it 1. You have 1 here and you have 3 here. And 2 and 7. You now keep it. I have 2 here. I have 7 here. After then 3 minus 1, you get 2. So you have to insert the 2 somewhere around here. Then 7 minus 3, you get 4. So you now put your 4 here. After then come to d square f of x. This 4 minus 2, it will give you 2. So insert your 2 here. The next thing, as you can see, we have something like this. So I'm going to use this. So at this point, this f of 0, it is the same thing as 1, which is this. And therefore this f of what? This, okay, sorry, it is the f. It is the f of 0. It is the same thing as this first 2. And also the square f of what? F of 0. Or let's say x naught or something s. I can say let's say f of what? F of x naught or something. But you can write the f of x naught. Even me too, let me change it. Let me change it as x naught. X naught. X naught. So also this is what? Is 2. So the next thing that I'm going to do, I have to substitute using the formula, but I'm just going to put the formula. But before then I need some space. So therefore the f of what? The f of x, it is the same thing as what? 1 plus what? Plus x multiplied by what? By 2. So I'm just substituting it direct because I know you know the formula, but let me write the formula for you so that you will not be confused. So the f of x, it is the same thing as the first we have f of x naught plus x d of y naught, and also plus x, which is x minus 1 divided by 2 factorial, and also multiplied by this d square y naught of to infinity. So I'll say this will be equals to what will be our f of x naught, which is 1. So I'll say 1. So I'll now say 1 and then plus what? Plus this x. I have x here and I have d change, which is dy naught. My dy naught, it is what? It is 2. This is 8. So I'll now say 2 plus I have x here. I have x minus 1 divided by 2 factorial is the same thing as 2, and therefore I have d square y naught, which is this. So therefore I will say multiplied by 2. But don't forget this 2 will go with this 2. At the end, I'll have something like this. My new f of x should now be equals to 1 plus 2 multiplied by x, which is 2x, and therefore plus, if I said x times x squared, x times 1, it will give me x. So I will now say x squared minus what? Minus x. So therefore this should now be equals to, so I have to arrange them. The f of x should now be equals to, I'll have something like this. I'll have x squared and I'll say plus what? Plus x. This and what? and this, it will now become only 1x. So therefore x plus what? Plus 1. So therefore this is the final what? This is the final solution to this question.